But I think maybe it's just the audio. It's such a good audio.
Halo guys, selamat datang di Hot News Reaction bersama saya Elton Luis. Oke, sama-sama kita akan mereact para musisi-musisi dan para YouTuber-YouTuber saat mereka mereact Mas Alip tentunya. Oke, tanpa berlama-lama lagi langsung saja ke videonya. Ini dia.
Enjoyed singing along on top of some of the song that I could do or try to do. So there's plenty of that if you're curious. But also, before we go, if you have other artists from Indonesia that you want to see, please let me know. We've done a bunch, and it's always nice to discover more. So let's go Turkish March, solo guitar, That's what you get. That's what you get. On a nylon string guitar, I don't know why he took it off. I don't know why this is not on his channel. Maybe it's because of the audio. Probably those early videos that had the different audio. Maybe it was not the best audio for him. Or maybe he felt that his performance was not on par with what he could do. We all have plenty of those videos in the past. And I can understand if you're a musician, you always want to show the best. I've done so many covers where I wasn't feeling satisfied, really 100% about them. But sometimes you just do. You just do also represent what you were doing that day. That doesn't mean that the day after you cannot make it better. The problem with videos is that, of course, stays there. People, they might judge you for it, good or bad. But you also don't have to care so much. So to me, so far, this already sounds awesome. Even if some notes are muted because of the nylon, touch, it's difficult. This has a lot of notes that you're playing solo with this up tempo, kind of dynamic of the piece. It's almost difficult to do with the voice, which is basically sort of a direct instrument in the way. Very fascinating the way he is doing that. Man, I'm not a guitarist in the way. I hardly know how to strum. I can strum along a little bit, but it's really wonderful to see this combination of chords and arpeggios, soloing together, done with such a ease. Truly reminds me of the great masters of guitars that I love. Like Paco de Lucia. Now, one of my recent discovery actually is a gentleman from Brazil called the Yamundu Costa. Also wonderful, wonderful. If you're Brazilian and you're watching this, another freaking fantastic guitar player, like virtuoso. Alip is in that category, I'm pretty sure he's self-taught. He didn't go to the conservatorium, and that makes it even greater. I don't know. Like, I was just thinking maybe I'm wrong, maybe he did. But let me know if he did or he didn't. I have the feeling that he did not. Somebody that he just learned, on his own. And it's pretty freaking remarkable to play with such a ease like this. I didn't know this part of this song. I didn't know this part of this song. Wow, it gets really, really, really dynamic right there. Whoa. Dude, you don't realize like he's doing the formation with the finger. You know, I said I can strum, you know, you can do some progression of C or whatever here on the guitar. I even written and sang some song along. And actually, I hope I'm almost 45, but that doesn't matter. I hope I can still improve a little bit of strumming and guitar playing when I have a little bit more time, peace of mind. That definitely is something that I want to explore more, truly. Um, but he's doing the formation with the end, and it's freaking amazing. You keep the chord, and then at the same time you know like you're also hitting some notes that you need for the page of the solo together, and then you're sliding another chord. You repeat the movement of the ends. To me, it almost looks like magic that you can do that. You know, like it's freaking unbelievable. Of course. Fantastic, fantastic, and he's just playing it through and through. Of course, there's plenty of guitar players which understand this, they can replicate this. You know, there's fantastic artists out there from less known to known and famous, whatever. So, I mean, it looks, of course, magic to me that I'm ignorant, you know, about this craft. But I do understand the value. I do understand how complicated and the nuances also of the sound. And again, regarding whether he took it off his channel for, I don't know. Uh, I don't think this is a bad performance. You know, probably it's just audio, really. I'm sure Alip he likes to make things, let's say, perfect or better. But I think maybe it's just audio. It's such a good audio. This part when it goes into this brighter part, you know, like there's this whole march that it gets all like almost you know, anxious, and then brighten, becomes a little brighten up a little bit here after that's fantastic. Actually, it was cut short. I know. Well, I don't know what happened there. And it's also funny that we get like a huge scream of a kid that almost fits on top of the music right there. It's like some kind of like young Gillen or Judas Priest. You know what? I have to say, I liked this performance more than I thought. I hope he does it again. He put it on his channel. This is really fantastic. Really, again, another way of saying that Alip is actually a really good guitar player, you know? And I think it's also of course, now there are like a gazillion people reacting to Alip. And that's also fine, you know? I think there is also a kind of dog chasing his own tail kind of behavior now, you know, like people start to react. I started to react to Alip a couple of years ago, and totally grateful to have found the Indonesian audience actually. Absolutely grateful, the same way I'm grateful for all the other audience that we, sort of through time. I started out with the Filipino audience, then we went through the Indonesian audience, and then we started with the Mexican audience, and then South American audience, and then we ended up in the Brazilian audience. It's like, I think in this chronological order, more or less. And I'm truly grateful for that, really. And going back to Alip, I think now there is truly a gazillion people, because obviously the Indonesian audience love to cherish and promote their own, like we would say, like musical heroes, in a way, like that's what Alip is becoming a little bit, willingly or unwillingly. It's been used for attention. It's been used for praisal, and there is a combination of those things in between every video. So I said unwillingly because sometimes I think, like the image of a person can take a life of its own, and then all of a sudden it becomes a little bit almost mythical. And the fact that Alip also doesn't speak in his video increases that kind of allure of an humble, artist, which most likely he is. And I think it's also probably the reason why he stopped making videos. I think now he's making a video once a month or even less. And before, when I started to react to Alip's video a couple of years ago, he almost published a couple of videos a week. So I guess it's also like a way of responding to so much attention that he gets from, other musicians, the reactionists, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's all good, because spreading the music, spreading this type of stuff, it's worth it. We're not sharing like very superficial or mundane, absolutely commercial stuff. We're just showing the authenticity of unknown artists, which they become more known, and we're sharing each other. I think that's a very good thing. That's a positive thing, and that's why the reason also why I love YouTube, because there is this whole new era of movement of recognizing people of whatever age, younger, older, and sharing it, famous, less famous, non known, absolutely unknown, and then we discover it, we discover each other. So that's pretty nice, actually. That's really nice place to be, I think, and it comes with the pros and cons, but so far so good. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Go subscribe. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? I need coffee, mantap. Yes.
Oke guys, itu saja video pada hari ini. Saya harap kalian suka dengan video-video tersebut. Nah, jika kalian mempunyai kritik dan saran, langsung ke komen ya. Jangan lupa juga untuk like and subscribe ya, supaya channel ini semakin berkembang bersama-sama dengan kalian. Oke, begitu saja. Thank you. See you in another video. Bye.